And now, without further ado, we've got some very cool guests in-house here. We have the Ghostly Hounds who are going to treat us to some music. Take it away, folks. All right, that is Ghostly Hounds with their first track there. And why don't I ask while you're tuning up, what is the name of that one there?
Do you want to answer that?
That song is called Die This Way.
Perfect. And we got some extra tuning because some of these instruments require a touch more than others when we have like a heavy rock band and stuff. So while that's going on, we got, introduce yourself on the bass there and banjo.
I'm Val.
You're Val on the bass, and who do we have on banjo here?
I'm Francesca.
All right. Since yours is a little bit more, looks like it takes a little bit more to get it correctly, I'll bug Val and leave you alone. How's the tour been so far? It looks like you've been coming along since, it's been a couple weeks now?
Yeah, it's been going well. We started off, we left Pender Island about, 2.5 weeks ago?
August 26th.
Yeah, and we've had our first show in Vancouver. And then we went straight to Beasley, which is just outside of Nelson.
Yeah.
And played a few gigs there. And we played Lethbridge last night, and it was great.
Ooh, where'd you play Lethbridge?
We played at the Slice.
Killer joint there at the Slice in Lethbridge.
Yeah, the pizza was great too.
Gotta love the pizza at the
And,
Slice.
we played with Spencer Joe, a local here, I believe.
Friend of the station,
Yeah.
Spencer Joe. Definitely got to give him a shout out for sure. And I think you're playing with him tonight, if I'm
That's
not
right.
mistaken.
Yeah, Spencer, what a gem, actually booked 4 shows of this cross-country tour for us. I just reached out to ask him if he wanted to play Calgary with us, and he booked Lethbridge, Calgary, Medicine Hat, and Saskatoon.
Now, that is all very on brand for Mr. Spencer Joe there, but I'll let you guys jump back into a song. It looks like you're ready to go.
Great, thank you.
What's the song?
This one's called Cities Like Lovers. I've been wandering through the streets, searching for a place to call. I could stay or I could go, but I'd believe in all I know. Now I wander through the trees, searching for some air to breathe. I could stay or I could go, but I'd believe in all I know. Need a place to love and a place to cry, a place to lay my roots but still fly. I could be a farmer tending to the land. Seasons move around me while so steadily I stand. But I am just a wayfarer rambling through the hills. I can't be a farmer, I cannot stay still. Need a place to love and a place to cry, a place to lay my roots but still fly. I could be a mother, nursing my wee babe. Endless love surrounds me as my nights blur into day. But I've got so much love that's stretched across this precious land. I can't be a mother, I don't know who I am. Need a place to love and a place to cry, a place to lay my roots but still fly. Need a place to love and a place to cry, a place to lay my roots but still fly. City like lovers. Cities like lovers. Cities like lovers. Never be everything to me. I've been wandering through the streets, searching for a place to call.
All right. Thank you, Ghostly Hounds. That was a killer track. We're getting texts into the booth about how great this sounds. I'm loving it. But I have a couple questions for you. First off, when I hear Ghostly Hounds, which breed of dog should I be picturing?
Ooh, well, it's a good question. We have a really beautiful band image that was designed by my good friend Monique McCabe, and that features wolves howling at the moon.
All right. Well, hey, that works for me. Stoked to have an answer for that one. Now, what's your story? How'd you come to be here? What's going on?
Came to be here in that we're on a cross-country tour right now promoting the release of the new album. But in terms of how we came to be playing music together, well, Val and I actually went to high school together, so we go way back.
You've been playing music for like 10 plus years now?
Yeah, we've been playing music together for a really long time. One of the first people I ever made music with. But I started playing the banjo in 2014
when I was living in Victoria and Val was living in Montreal. And later that year, I moved to Montreal and started playing solo and slowly acquired a band. And Val was a part of that, although they used to play cello in the band. And then I moved back to the West Coast. Val is still in Montreal, but they came to stay with me last summer and joined me on tour for about a week playing the upright bass. And this summer they flew out to the coast so that we could tour across the country together.
Very cool. Must come across almost as like an optical illusion, as if you shrunk when you switched to cello to upright bass. But
It's a little strange.
that's kind of cool. Hey, that is very cool. You if you're high school buds, that you get to travel together and go do this kind of thing. What's some of the coolest places you've been able to go to this tour so far?
Ooh, this tour.
And where are you excited to go to?
You know, I'm actually very excited about the show tonight.
The show tonight will be excellent at the Palomino. Doors at 7, so get there early for dinner. Get some. Everyone knows how much I love the coffee at the Palomino, so grab a cup of that.
Nice. Good to know. I've never been. The reason I'm so excited about the show tonight is because I have played in Calgary only twice before this, and they may have been two of my worst shows ever. Just the first time I played in Calgary, we got billed with 4 metal bands.
Amazing.
Which was awesome, but we clearly didn't fit in very well, and then we were handed $40 at the end of the night. And the second time I played in Calgary, it was a lovely little show. It's just no one knew who we were, so there were like 5 people in the audience. So I'm stoked for tonight because we're billed with some really awesome acts.
It is a very cool show. It is also kind of like an on-theme show because it's with future ghost towns. Then we got ghostly hounds.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Spencer Joe, but he's welcome anywhere. So
Yeah. Future Ghost Towns actually sent us a really sweet email. We haven't met them before. I hadn't heard them before, but it seems like we're very well matched in many ways, so I'm excited.
Well, it'll be a fun night, so make sure that you head down there. Friends of the station, the Palomino, killer place. Now, you had a new single come out on August 12th here. That was Moving On. What else do we have in the works? Anything you can share here? Anything fun upcoming news that we can get into?
Oh, yeah, totally. Well, that was a bit of a teaser for the new album, which is coming out September 10th, so Saturday, I believe.
That's pretty close here, yeah.
Very, very soon. And it's my first release in 5 years, like album-wise. And I've been working on it for about 2.5 years, so I'm really excited about that one.
That's awesome. Now, before we get you back to playing some music for the people out here, is there anything I missed? Anything that you want to tell the world?
Oh, man. Not off the top of my head. You know, we played a late show last night and had to get up quite early to make it here. So
Well, we appreciate it.
the brain is just slowly catching up.
Where can the people find you?
You can find us on pretty much anywhere online, you know, Instagram, Facebook. I just finally started a TikTok. We're on Spotify and Bandcamp and iTunes.
Amazing.
Pretty much everywhere.
So the listeners of the Good Medicine Show have no excuse not to go follow you somewhere. Especially to the Palomino tonight with future Ghost Towns and Spencer Joe. Again, that is an early show. Doors are at 7, so get there early. Get dinner. It's fun. And I'll let you guys jump back into some music here.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to just make sure I'm in tune.
Oh,
we should do
that.
always good to double check.
It is, yes, especially with banjos.
Sometimes it's like a tune after every song kind of thing. Like, I'm already slightly out of tune here.
I am very excited. This is the first banjo I've seen come through the station, and to have it on my show is an honor. So.
Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, I wanted, you know, I carefully chose the 4 songs that I wanted to feature today, and it just turns out they're all in a different tuning.
Amazing. Well, hey, you brought you brought some complicated stuff for the listeners, and they appreciate it. So whenever you're ready.
Cool. Well, this one is actually that single we just released. It's called Moving On.
Crave you now, but I'm happy to bid you farewell. At the same damn time, it's hard to know what to do with myself. Take those fond memories, bundled up with the pain like a spell.
Excellent track. That was Moving On, the latest single from Ghostly Hounds, which you can check out in anticipation for their new album coming out on Saturday, September 10th, which is what the thing you have the most to be excited about the most this weekend.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Certainly the thing I have the most to be excited
Hey,
about this weekend.
any listener who's been tuning in and checking out this music knows that like the first thing they're doing when they wake up Saturday is opening their music device of choice and getting the new Ghostly Hounds album. So, have you had best food you've had so far on the tour, Val? What do you think?
On the tour, this tour so
Yeah.
far?
Anything fun, or do you have any go-tos that are on tour where you're like, this gets me through it?
Not really. Sometimes there are some places that I used to go to. The last tour we actually went on, the coast to coast tour, was about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And I feel like I probably had some go-tos then, but this time around, there were some places I wanted to try. We had a lot of really good home-cooked meals in Beasley because we were staying with some really good
It's
friends.
True. We made some really great ramen.
Yeah, a couple nights actually.
Yeah.
But I think, if the pizza last night was pretty great. I don't know. Fran didn't get the chance to eat it because of their intolerance to gluten.
Yes, but I did have some pretty spectacular stuffed mushrooms.
Amazing. Well, I'm glad that there's been something keeping you going on the tour here. And yeah, I'll let you finish off the set here with another killer track.
Cool. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for joining us on the Good Medicine Show here on CJSW 90.9 FM.